Well, I am back out on the Appalachian Trail after 8 months. Got off after having a broken foot and a sprained ankle and hiking on it for way too long. Tried to rest up and recuperate and it did not happen. Had to get off and went about my life, and now I'm back out, this time for a pretty short little section hike, only doing about 65-ish miles, about 5.5 days, and then I'll do another slightly bigger section, probably like 100 miles in a couple weeks, and then take another break for the summertime before coming back in August to do the Whites and Maine and Katahdin. Because, you know, I gotta get this one done. Gotta finish. Anywho, pack is very heavy. It's lighter than it's ever been. So I've done a whole bunch of gear switch, but still heavy because I haven't had it on for a million years, it feels like. Feels lovely to be back in the woods. I'm very at home here because it's, you know, still winter time, so the trees are bare, but this is how I've started out every single year in Georgia. So, you know, very homey. A little emotional being back on trail just because it's been a long time I've been going after this one goal and still not finished, but, you know, slowly getting closer. And I've hiked the distance, just not all the places. After 9 nights, switchbacks. Going all the way up this lovely little thing. Just gonna do some stretching. Try to make sure I don't pull anything, you know. I've been trying to work out and like kind of get ready for this, but let's be honest, that it was only going kind of well. Did a little warm up before I started this, so I did like maybe not even half mile. Have Ultra shoes, which is one of my new gear purchases. The Ultras, 0 drop, which usually, you know, my drop's been like 4, 5, 7. So 0 drop's definitely new. I've been going to the gym and doing stair climber stuff and the treadmill at a pretty sharp angle to try and get my Achilles used to it, but we'll see kind of how that goes. Okay, onwards and upwards. Decided it's time to take my headlamp out because it is starting to get a little dark. It's about 6 o'clock, the sun's going down, which means, boop, headlamp. Trying to decide if I should get water here and carry it the point to my campsite or just risk it for the biscuit and hope that there's water there. Supposedly there is a water source, but there's no comments in far out saying if it's flowing or not. This clearly is flowing very well. I could also go to camp, check it out, and have to come back. I don't really want to do that either. I'm probably just going to end up carrying it to 2.2. It'll be alright. Anyway, obviously it's gotten very dark. Too dark for me to just go with no light, so the headlamps come out, and I should be at camp soon. Alrighty, I'm at camp. Packed up some cranberry juice. Put up my tent. Still have not done my, sleeping pad, sleeping bag, all that good stuff. Just kind of sat down, take a little resty poo. Here by myself. I always feel a little whenever I'm camping by myself, especially kind of near a road. But it's the off season, which one could see as a good thing or a bad thing. So I just have a little snack and then put my bear can, because now I have a bear can. Very exciting because I absolutely despise hanging a bear bag with every fiber of my being. I hate it. So now I have a bear can. Very, very exciting. So I'll put my bear can away and then let's just get in bed. This is the thing about camping by yourself. Once you get to camp, there's nobody here. What do you do is the question. Which is why if you're a solo hiker, a lot of times people, at least when they're doing big through hikes, they'll just hike all day until they are exhausted and then they get to camp and just immediately go to sleep because there's nothing really to do. I mean, I'll edit probably today's videos, but that's kind of it. And I'm still way too awake because I didn't do quite enough hiking to really be exhausted just yet. But the train will serenade me to sleep. Well, I'm already in my sleeping bag because it's getting just simply too cold to not be in it. I had just some crackers and freeze-dried strawberries, and I packed out some olives in a package, so I just ate that, put a bear can away, and then did my little skincare routine, although not fully because I've not been out that long. I did realize that I forgot my contact case and sunscreen. So it's a good thing I have my visor and it's not supposed to be too horribly sunny. I'm gonna hope for the best on that one. And I think I'm just gonna leave my contacts because I really, really, really hate hiking in glasses. Going forward, I will remember to put sunscreen in my bag and put the contact case in my bag because I have contact solution, but not the frickin' case. Oh well, I always seem to forget one thing. That's the beauty of backpacking, is as long as you don't forget one of the really important things, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Well, I did what you're not technically supposed to do and cooked. I guess that's okay because I opened my vestibule, but not the best. Okay, anyway, cooked breakfast, doing my typical oatmeal and hot chocolate because I'm that person that's vibing without caffeine every time I go backpacking. Yeah, I'm pretty much packed up relatively. I have like food stuff to put away, and then I'll put down my tent and get on the move. I'm about to head out. Definitely a slower out morning, probably because I'm just not used to doing this again. I also have a lot of new gear, so relearning all my systems. Well, today's plan is to cross the Hudson River, go up and over Bear Mountain, and then stop at West Mountain Shelter. It's about 9-ish miles from where I am right now. Well, section hike might be turning into shakedown because of course my ankle's in a lot of pain. Someone who's been here since last year, I sprained my ankle really bad and also broke my foot and hiked on it for far too long. That doctor that I went to who told me I had a sprained ankle and who gave me the boot for 6 weeks basically just told me to go to a doctor, get physical therapy, and get a brace that I can hike in. Did I do any of those things? No. Because why would I? Of course, because why would I be smart? So here I am, having not hiked again with weight and in a lot of pain. And I'm back faced with that decision of, do I just push through, keep going, or do I get off and feel defeated again? It's extraordinarily aggravating. And I'm very disappointed in myself and my body, even though my mother says I should not be. I still am. But I'm probably gonna get off because if I had gotten off when I originally hurt my foot and my ankle last summer, I would maybe not be in this position. So I think I'm gonna get off, go home, find a doctor, and hopefully figure out a way to fix this problem so I can, hike again. Maybe I'll try and do a couple day hikes and see how it feels without weight, because I do think that might be the big difference here. Is I've not actually put my pack on with full weight and done any kind of walking. I've just been training without the weight. So that's probably why now is so different. But it is, when I twist my ankle, it's a click, click, click every time I go around, which that's not good. So yet another I'm getting off the trail video again. But it's fine, just a shakedown, just some recon. I learned a lot. Need to do a few different gear adjustments, need to fix my ankle problem. And I'll be back at some point. Sitting here, got a hamburger and some fries because why not? Lovely ginger ale. My pack is my lovely seat partner, and then of course the guy at the front desk gave me some ice for my ankle, so now my boot is off, and it's just typical hiker trash things to be sitting in a restaurant with one shoe off with a massive bag of ice on my ankle. been a low day. It's been a rough day. Did go past a zoo. That was kind of cool. There was a bear, 2 sleeping bears, which is kind of neat, but yep. Ugh, headed home in a little bit.